Mike, are things going to get better for the Raiders this week versus the Packers?
Nope.
No?
No, they're not. I wasn't trying to spoil my answer to this, an hour or so ago, but I think the Packers are going to be coming into this game with a lot of rest time because they last played on Thursday night against Detroit in a game in which they really wanted to win. Their head coach was clearly emotional about it because it was for the lead in their division, and they got absolutely trampled by the Detroit Lions. I think they're going to come out into this game pissed off, needing a win. And again, I mean they haven't played since last Thursday. Um, it just the odds don't feel like they're in the Raiders' favor, other than them being at home. But I think there's a good likelihood that Aaron Jones and Christian Watson won't be on a pitch count this time because again they've gotten a lot of rest. So the Packers will be at full power, and the Raiders they'll probably have Jimmy G back, but I don't think that's enough. I think the Packers defense is pretty underrated, and if their offense is truly healthy, and if Jordan Love can have a bounce back game, which against this defense, hell yeah, he can. They'll beat us.
Well, I don't know. The Raiders, they were able to contain Justin Herbert a little bit, and it's so hard to keep containing. I mean, the Chargers are a good offense. Yeah, they were missing two of their playmakers on offense, but Justin Herbert is one of those quarterbacks. He will make the guys around him better. They were able. I mean, it's so hard to play defense when your offense can't stay on the field and they keep turning the ball over. But Herbert's better than Jordan Love, I think.
Yeah.
I think everybody would agree. So it'll be a great matchup, I think, for the Raiders to play against a team. Matt LaFleur was mad after that game on Thursday. Can I show the clip, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt LaFleur was so emotional after the loss to the Lions. I'm gonna share it with you guys because I just found it hilarious. Like, look at his face right now. look at his face, and he's about to get asked a question right now that he does not care for, and it's kind of a fair question, but like his response just cracks me up.
Well, you suck, Pete. I mean, you got our ass kicked. If I knew, it wouldn't have happened.
Matt, they didn't blitz until the
That's a
last.
BS question, man.
We got our ass kicked, Pete.
So
if I knew, it wouldn't have happened.
For reference, what was the question? It was a little low for me.
Oh, it was the question was,
what could you have done to prevent this from happening?
Here, I'll play it again. Let's see if I can put the volume a little. Hold on. What happens to cause a first half like that?
Mm-hmm.
We sucked ass, Pete.
Well, he said, if I would have known, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. If I would have known, it wouldn't have happened. That's
Pete,
dude. Yeah, that's great, dude. It's just fucking hilarious. Like, I don't think that's a way to represent yourself as a head coach, but it's just fucking funny. Like, this guy's really mad. Like,
the entire game,
he cares about his football. He cares about his football team. That's for sure.
The entire game, he was clearly pissed off, and I think he was pretty upset that they got beat so bad, because he came out at halftime and one of the reporters asked him, like, what do you guys need to do to get back in this game? He's like, I need this team to fight. I need to see them to show that they can fight. Like, he
was like, it's embarrassing.
Yeah. So he was upset.
Yeah, he was absolutely upset, and he's gonna have a fire under his ass. Yeah, man. I also think that the Packers probably win this week.
Come on, Josh. You were doing all that talk about the Raiders having a good shot in this game. You don't want to pick them?
You know, I don't think this will be the hardest opponent that the Raiders have faced so far.
No, I mean,
I think it's a winnable game. It is a winnable game. I will say that.
yeah.
The Raiders defense just honestly, like Jordan Love is still an inexperienced quarterback. You guys get Jimmy Garoppolo back this week, theoretically. And, you just have to have a solid game plan. McDaniels has to be coaching for his career, or he's got to, keep the game close and then fucking blow it again so he can get Caleb Williams like he promised Mark Davis, like we said. Yeah, I got to pick the Packers. I think that Aaron Jones is going to be, one of those gadget sort of, running backs that he's almost like a mini Alvin Kamara, how he's able to get the ball, like, receive the, he's like a receiving back a little bit, and he's also able to rush. It's like sort of diet Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's just been shockingly, for lack of a better term, consistent for quite a bit of time here now.
Well, not last week.
No, but he was on a pitch count. It's just season by season. I mostly mean, not week by week, but year after year, he's still a great running back. So, yeah, I
believe it's a winnable game for the Raiders. I don't think that the Raiders will get smoked. This is Monday Night Football, right, Mike?
Yeah, it's Monday Night Football. I mean, I really hope at the end of the day that it's a good game that I can, get invested in. Like, I mean, that second to third quarter, that Steelers game was hard to watch, but that fourth quarter made it pretty fun. But I think I'm 1 week away from officially canning it and just rooting for the team to lose every week. Like, yes, there's a shot that we could win the next 3 games and find ourselves at 400 or something like that. But 500, sorry.
But geez, how did you know that math?
Yeah, no.
Off the top of your head.
But even if they get to 500 by week 8 or whatever, it's like they have a couple of tough teams after that, and you still have another game with the Chargers, 2 games with the Chiefs. It's like Miami, and just the AFC overall. It's like there's no chance. I mean, the Ravens and Browns are making it. The Chiefs and maybe the Chargers are making it. Probably the Jags, but maybe the Texans. And then you have the Bills and Dolphins. So I think I just named 6 or 7 teams, and it's like, do you think the Raiders are going to make it, or do you think the Colts, Texans, Jags? There's no way. I'd rather earn a top 3 pick and see what happens.
Yeah, that's always what you would rather do, Mike. But I think Mark Davis, at the end of the day, would rather make money. And in order to make money, you have to be competitive. You got to win some games here and there. I don't know. I'm picking the Packers.
As am I.
Real quick, I didn't get a chance to update. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and put green for me, but red for Michael. So let me go ahead and update here. Comma K4. Oh no, hold on. K6. There we go. Oh, and I don't have to update yours because I'm in the lead. But so versus Packers, I've got Packers. I just think that the Raiders offense is struggling. I have to see them figure it out before I can give them the benefit of the doubt that they will. And you also have the Packers?
Yes, I do. I think they're going to be at full strength.
No conditionals?
No.
Yeah. And then
Nope.
also this says out of 5, just for now, because like we've just made the prediction, so it's still yet to be determined. It'll
Yeah.
be updated. So far, out of 10 matchups thus far, and obviously that number is a little inflated because we still have to see what happens this week. I have 7 correct predictions. I don't have
Between
3.
both.
Oh, okay. The reason why it says incorrect is because these 2 are yet to be determined. I have 1 incorrect prediction. Mike has 2 incorrect predictions and 6 correct between both.
Yes, sir.
I need to work on making that spreadsheet a little bit more presentable. That was the first time that I thought, I figured I would put it together, share it on the screen. It'll get better. It'll get better for the presentations as we go along. I'm going to take some comments and, we're going to get out of here. Let's see. Joel agrees that the Raiders are not going to get it together, or, not going to get better.
Yeah.
Lost to the Chargers B team. Yeah. Fonzie says YG 400 from a song, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's probably because I meant to say 500. I said 400.
Oh my God.
400.
400. Yeah, that's funny. All right. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Mike, do you have any lasting thoughts? Anything that you want to say before we get out of here?
No, just I think it's time to start putting Josh McDaniels on the hot seat. For the fans, he's been on the hot seat for a long time, but I came into the season feeling pretty confident that it wasn't gonna be a major thing. But it just point being, he keeps it up. At some point, he has to be on the hot seat. Can you find the video that it was in our group chat that somebody put where it was it's fine. There was a Raider fan who was at the SoFi.
Oh yeah, I'll find it right now.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to spoil it. That shit was so funny. Fucking Hutch, dude. He said he was thinking about it.
Hold on. I will share it in just 1 second here. You're talking about this video, right?
Yes.
You still there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just doing a Mark Davis impression.
Oh my God.
He had to sit there and act like he didn't hear him, just.
Well, I guess that guy does make him money because he buys the merchandise and everything. I was about to say, yeah, Mark Davis doesn't get paid to listen to that guy, but I'm like, wait a second. He literally, his return on investment has everything to do with the fans consuming the product.
Yeah. Hey, man, you moved a team away from the Bay Area, and now the team that's still in the Bay Area is arguably the best team in football. Your team is dog shit. You keep this up for 3 more years, you're gonna be selling a lot less merchandise. It's gonna be a team in a new city with no identity. So something has to change.
Oh my God. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the stream. It was a great one, and we'll be back next week.